Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the new Warhammer 40,000 Wake the Dead box set from Games Workshop. It's in this package right here. It costs £90 and you're pretty much getting the Eldar army for free. All of the Primaris Space Marine stuff in here almost adds up to £90 anyway. So it's a good box set to give you more value, especially if you haven't had any of the models, and even more so if you've got a friend that collects Space Marines or if you've got a friend that collects Eldar and you want to go halves on the set. It's in the same kind of vein as the Tooth and Claw box set, which came out quite a few weeks ago now, that included Genestealer cults and Space Wolves. Anyway, I've got my Eldar ritual knife here, and we're just gonna pop this open and have a look. Now, I haven't done an unboxing video for quite a while actually, and when I mean that, I mean like kind of the new products and things. The last one was the Imperial Knight, the Preceptor, and here it is, Wake the Dead. As I say in all my videos, I'm not sent anything for free. I have to buy all of these things with my own money. Games Workshop don't send me anything, and they don't send me anything early. A lot of YouTubers now are getting sent stuff. So just bear that in mind when you watch some of the videos and try and decide for yourself whether they're biased or not. Okay, let's take this out. So as I said, £90 for the set. I love Space Marines and I love Eldar. They were my first two armies. Then I started collecting Orcs and so on, and now I've got about 17 armies or so. Anyway, let's take the cellophane off. Get that new boxed fresh smell. So Wake the Dead. Have a look at the back, and here we go. So we'll just zoom in a little bit. So this is probably one of the main reasons you get in this set, other than the value factor, is the two exclusive miniatures. I'm pretty sure, like 80–90% sure, that these two miniatures will brought out separately in a clamshell pack, you know, like the separate plastic packs. I would have thought that the Craftwell Spiritseer would be about £15 maximum, and I would have thought that the Primaris Lieutenant would be either £17 or £18, or even they might push it at £22.50 like the other Primaris individual characters, but we'll see. And when I mean characters, I mean, you know, like independent characters. They haven't got any named characters as such. As well as the Lieutenant and the new Spiritseer, you also get 5 Primaris intercessors, 5 Primaris reivers, and 3 inceptors. Now these are the full kits. They're not push to fit or anything like that. They are the full kits, just half of what you normally get in the full kind of £34 sets. Yeah, quite pricey for 10. On the Eldar side, you're getting 5 Wraith Guard, which again will be the full kit with the Wraith cannons, the D cannons, whatever they're called, and the swords and the axes. You're also getting 10 Guardians, which come with a little weapons platform, and you're getting a Wave Serpent grav tank. You're also getting a book and some core rules. So let's unbox this. I am going to try and get you the Tooth and Claw set, and I'm going to try and get Rogue Trader at some point. Let's unbox this and have a look at all the miniatures in here. So here are the Guardian sprues, quite straightforward. These are old sprues, 13 years old, look at that, 2005, huge gaps. This will be probably the oldest kit in the box, 13 years old. You've got the weapons platform there, that's 2004 look, so that's 14 years old. And here's the, again, that's 2004. This is the Wraith Guard sprue set. So you've got the swords, the axes, the Wraith cannons and the D cannons, or D scythes I think they're called actually, sorry, and then the other legs there. So I think it's a 3 sprue set for the guard, for the Wraith Guard. I think they're about £25 or £30 maybe, but well worth it for that. Lovely kit, lots of customization. You can even use some mini magnets, you know, smaller magnets to customize, to add the flexibility. And this is 2012, so this is still 6 years old kit for the Wraith Guard. Here's the weapons platform for the Guardians. Again, 2006, yep, 2006, so 12 years old for that one. A nice plastic weapons platform. I've never actually had one of these. I've got the old metal ones, which are absolute pain. But yeah, nice to finally get my hands on a plastic weapons platform for Eldar. Carrying on with the Eldar theme, we've got part of the Falcon. This will be for the Wave Serpent, and look at that, guys. Anybody younger than this sprue? 1997. Holy moly, so 21 years old for the Vulcan Grav Tank. This has definitely had its day. There's plenty of other kits that have lots more detail in plastic nowadays, and I think they should really change this Falcon set. Maybe have one plastic set that has the Falcon, Wave Serpent and Fire Prism all in one for the same price, but with more detail and lots of, you know, different lots of different vehicle upgrades. That would be really cool if Games Workshop did that. Look at this, so 3 sprues, lots of wasted space there, not a huge amount of detail, and yeah, like I say, 21 years old now. Crazy. So that's it for Eldar, except for the little Spiritseer, which is right here. This is probably the reason why you're watching this box set unboxing. So 2018, so just this year. Lovely 4 stave, lovely blade, which I think is, no, it's not as big as the Lieutenant's blade, but still nice robes and motifs, lots of detail on the base, on the pistol holder, lots of spirit stones, lots of stones there, and iconography, lovely bit of detail there on the, I don't know if you can see that, enhance, on the back of the armour for the Spiritseer. Yeah, really nice looking model. That's going to be a joy to put together, and this guy is the guy that I'll be basically building first and reviewing first with all the rules for the Eldar Codex. I know it's October, I understand, guys, there's plenty of Orc content coming. That's why I've held off with the Tooth and Claw and Road Trader sets and all the Titanicus releases actually too. But I'm going to try and get all of the Orcs if I can, and of course bring you all of the unboxings and reviews. But I'm still going to give you plenty of more Eldar content and plenty more Adeptus Mechanicus content, and of course more Primaris and Titan content and Imperial Knight content. So stay tuned to the channel. There's still a lot of things happening, even though I've reduced the videos to sort of 2-3 videos a week. So that's the Spiritseer. Can't wait to build that one. Space Marines, in particular Primaris Space Marines. So what do we have here? So these are the reivers, because you've got the grappling kind of gun there, grappling pistol, and all the legs and the power packs. So that is the reivers set. You can just tell that this is like 2017 onwards, because, you know, this set, they've managed to squeeze 5 kind of Space Marines in, and you get 2 of these, and then you've got your £30 or £34 reivers set. So that's the reivers in there. Right, you've seen them before. This is the intercessor set. Again, just the 4 sprues for 10 of them. You've got lots of options here with underslung grenade launchers, having them as bolt rifles or bolt carbines, and so on. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to create mine as of yet. I'm going to try and keep to the theme of the Lieutenant anyway, try and keep them as his kind of custom bodyguard kind of thing. I would like to make like a little kill team actually out of them. Anyway, that's the intercessors, and then you've got the inceptors, the guys with the big plasma weapons and the heavy bolter weapons too. Lovely kit. Although you only get 3, this is pretty much it for your £30. Just one, I say 1 spruce, 2 spruce, isn't it? To make your inceptors. So that's the inceptors. That's all the Primaris, just the, you know, six sprues in a way. They're all the bases. I won't rattle them about too much because I know how loud they can be. And then let's have a look at the lieutenant. So we'll zoom in again, probably one of the reasons why you're here. Let's move them out of the way. So this is the lieutenant. Not much going on with the power pack. Looks quite straightforward. Shoulder pauldrons, again straightforward. This is where it changes. He's got a little bit of a laurel and a skull on his left leg. The chest plate, he's got a skull and an eagle on there, and he's got some bones or skeleton keys, whatever you want to call it, and a purity seal. His right leg, the only real difference there, it's got a pistol holder without a pistol in, and a purity seal, but on his left arm he's got this skull surrounded by like a gold plaque on this bolt pistol, and then on his helmet he's got this laurel around there, and then his sword, again he's got the same skull surrounded by the gold relief, and then he's also got a couple of skulls in there on his power sword. I thought, just looking at the pictures, that they'd modelled the lightning, but they hadn't. They just painted it. They don't normally model lightning, but it's interesting. His grip, he's kind of hasn't got his full hand around it. He's got his two fingers over the chain as well. These beads, maybe they're kind of calming beads. Who knows? But yeah, that's the whole Primaris lieutenant. So I wouldn't be surprised if that appears in a clamshell pack, but £22.50, I don't know. I mean, 15 quid would be fine for that. It really would. For a lieutenant, done. But I think closer to £20, I think they are really pushing it, because there's not an awful lot of uniqueness, I don't think. So there you go, that is the lieutenant. And then what else do we get? We get this lovely bit of artwork like you normally get with all the sets. You probably get it in the Tooth and Claw set, so you can frame it or whatever, but it's specific to the set because you've got the lieutenant, the actual lieutenant. Even attention to detail, it's got the skull and the relief there. The bolt pistol thing looks very, very odd. That the barrel looks too thin. The bolt pistol itself looks a bit too thin. A sword looks, I don't know, looks at a funny angle, quite thin too. But the Spiritseer looks in proportion. And then that Wraith Guard actually looks like a Wraith Lord, doesn't it? But yeah, lovely bit of artwork, despite me pulling it to shreds. So you get one of those in there, so you can frame that or do whatever. What else do you get? You get this set, which has got all the building instructions and things. You get some transfers. So you get the Ultramarines infantry transfer, the Eldar transfer sheet, which is, oh, it's only 2013, okay. And then you get Primaris character transfer sheet. That's interesting, so that's good. You get the flying see-through stands for the inceptors. You get the cockpit window for the grav tank and the base for the grav tank, and you also get a couple of see-through stands to go on there too. Let's have a look at the literature in the set. Oh, might not need the knife. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so they're your core rules, quite straightforward. Movement phase, psychic phase, all the rest of it. That's fine. Bearing in mind you don't get any dice, you don't get a measuring stick or ruler or anything like that. Wave Serpent instruction guide. Very, very quick to build these old kits now, very quick. Guardians, Craftworld Guardians, very quick and easy to build them. Even the weapons platform is quite straightforward. Another one, just in case. Okay, so what else have we got? Right. So this is the Wraith Guard with Wraith Blades or Wraith Guard. As I say, it's a very lovely kit. Great that you get it in this set. You actually get it, I think, in the Start Collecting set too. Very kind of Wake the Dead specific, that kit. You've got the Wraith Guard, you've got a Wraith Lord, I think you get a War Walker as well, and you get a Farseer, very nice Farseer. So yeah, got the rules in there too, so that's great. Are the rules the new ones? Yeah, new rules in there for the Wraith Guard, which is brilliant. And then you've got the Spiritseer, here he is. And you've got the rules there. I haven't had a chance to get my Eldar Codex, but in the review I will just compare the rules to what's in the Codex, tell you if there's anything different. I don't think there is. Primaris, and then you're onto the Primaris stuff. So Primaris Lieutenant, you've got a nice painting guide there, very straightforward to build. He'll be done in a few minutes. And then you've got his rules. You've got the reivers instruction guide. It says combat squad there. Quite a flexible kit too. And grapnel launchers, grav shoots, yeah, flexible kit that. Intercessors, another flexible kit. As you can see, you can give them auxiliary grenade launchers, stalker bolt rifles, auto bolt rifles or normal bolt rifles. So yeah, another flexible kit. And then finally the inceptors, the full kit, where you can have them with the plasma exterminators or assault bolters. And then you've got the book itself, which is quite interesting because it's still taking place on the planet Vigilus, where all kinds of crazy stuff is going on. Everything from the secret sort of gene stealer cult uprising with the Space Wolves taking over, and now with the Eldar and the Primaris. And don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure they're going to have another set with orcs, or the new orcs, or some of the new orc models, and maybe Imperial Guard, or maybe normal Space Marines, or something. But something's going to happen. But I think it's going to be orcs with something else, because they've already said, and I think they mention it in here as well, about a little bit of an orc pull into the sector, into the planet. So there you go, introduction, the lovely artwork, Warzone Vigilus, it's a bit of the story, Space Marines and Craft Worlds, Duty and Honour, data sheets, and then you've got the full data sheets for the set. Excellent. And then Eldar. There you go. And then you've got Echoes of War. So you've got Strike and Fear, Vengeance, Aerial Assault, the Defiant and the Dead, and then points values as well. And then there's a Space Marine Codex artwork. So there you go. It's 40 pages. I think that would be the same as the Tooth and Claw set. I'll let you know when I get that. It does seem odd, the size that they've chosen. If there is there a picture of them all in here somewhere? Yeah, there they are. Okay, it does seem odd that they've chosen the units that they have, especially for Same Han, because Same Han are normally the fast craft world, the fastest craft world. You know, they're all about speed. There's not much speed going on with the Spiritseer and the Guardians, although you can put the Spiritseer in the Wave Serpent, you can put the Wraith Guard in the Wave Serpent, so I get that. But I would have thought jet bikes. I think what's happened is, like with Ultramarines, Games Workshop have moved their colour scheme, like they did with Orcs, with Bad Moon Orcs. They moved the colour scheme and their chosen faction for all of the models on kits as Same Han, not BL Tan. It used to be BL Tan for many years, but they moved it to that, and then they've just run with it. So whatever kind of sets they make, like the Start Collecting set, even though it hasn't got any jet bikes in, they've moved all of their chosen craft world to the colour of red, to Same Han, and it does look pretty cool, red versus blue kind of thing. With the Primaris, they couldn't have really put the repulsor tank in. They don't have another tank other than the Astraeus, obviously, so that was a difficult choice what to put in. Primaris are limited with the models that they could have used. They couldn't have put another character in, like a apothecary. Could they have put aggressors in as well, or could they have put aggressors in instead of the Wraith Guard? Yeah, possibly, but I like the fact that you've got the inceptors, because they can just do that meteoric strike, which would scupper the Eldar force somewhat, much like loading the Wraith Guard and the Wave Serpent moving about would also pin the Primaris down a bit as well. So, you know, there are explanations as to why they've chosen the units, but I'll probably go more into depth with that once they're built in my review, which I'll try and get out to you probably in about 2 weeks, because it takes a long time to build all of these and get them ready. But I'll definitely be getting you the review out for the Spiritseer and the Lieutenant as soon as I possibly can. I've still got to make that Imperial Knight Preceptor 2 Canis Rex, so thank you for your patience as always. And on that note, thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.